Hey all, and welcome to this new episode of Marketing for Waste podcast. I'm Sambarili, the founder of Marketing for Waste, the first marketing agency for small waste companies and junk removals. And in this episode, titled Different Marketing Rules for Different Waste Businesses, I want to share a few tips that you should consider before the launch of every type of marketing inside your small waste business. Indeed, if you are a business owner, if you are the owner of a small waste business, you should consider several aspects connected with the type of business that you are managing. What that means? It means that you should consider the type of clients and the type of business that you are managing. Indeed, one of the most important aspect is that in this period, all the waste companies are thinking to acquire new clients. All the marketing, or better, all the marketers that are outside here are offering marketing services to generate new leads. But honestly speaking, in a lot of cases, you don't need new leads. You need something that manage the actual customers and that transform them in clients. That's the most important point. But before to run too fast, let me differentiate two aspects, or better, let me give you two different points of view because if you run a small waste management company, your goal is not to acquire tons of leads, thousands of leads. You need to acquire a few leads a month, but the goal of your marketing should be the management of your actual customers and transform them into clients. That's the main goal that your small waste management company should have. Honestly, what I'm seeing, especially during my consultation with the small marketing companies and the small waste companies, I see that a lot of them continue to offer to small waste companies services connected to lead generation. On the other hand, the business owners they continue to think that the goal is to acquire leads that at the end of the day no one inside the company can manage. That's the first important point. But there is a business type that needs a lot of new leads every single day, or better, every single month. And this type of business is the business of junk removals. Junk removals, they need a lot of leads every single month, or better, every single day, because there is one aspect that is not cultivated in the business model. That is the transformation of customers into clients. Indeed, it's really difficult for a junk removal business to transform customers into clients. But there is a way. There is a way, and this way is the only one that you can apply if you run a junk removal business. This way is a way structured in the sales of the good or stuff items that your customers they have and they want to junk using your service. The point is that you should have a warehouse where you can sell this item charging something that generate first of all a flux for you, but generate and create loyalty for your customers, transforming them into clients, because every single time that they have something to sell, they when they go to your warehouse and they sell this item using the service that you offer in your warehouse and using the visibility that your warehouse offer. You have to transform your warehouse into a marketplace that is the best thing that you can do. And honestly speaking, there is a small percentage, a teeny percentage that you can have of customers that you transform into clients. Approximately is a percentage that goes between 15 and 20%. But the most important point is that using this system, you are able to transform your customers as a junk removal into clients. Starting from that, you can easily understand that there are two different marketing approaches that should be used to promote the services. If you run a small waste management company, or better, a small waste company, it can be a waste hauling, waste management, waste treatment, whatever. And if you run a junk removal, you should consider two different approaches. The approach for a small waste company should be the approach to maintain the customers, nurture them and educate them about the value of their waste and the capability that they can have to improve the waste segregation to save tons of natural resources. And on the other hand, for a junk removal, there is the need to sell using your warehouse the products, items, stuff that they have and they want to remove from their houses. Starting from that, you can easily understand that the marketing approach used for a small waste company should work educating customers and nurturing them to transform them into clients. On the other hand, a junk removal should generate, the marketing for a junk removal company should generate tons of leads to acquire them as a customers, but the percentage that will be transformed into clients will be a teeny percentage of the total amount. And talking about the strategy, on one side, the small waste company should use a marketing that share educational content, blog articles, leverage the value that is inside some types of waste, leverage the opportunity to save the planet, saving natural resources, leverage the education on the right types of segregation, and on the other hand, the marketing for a junk removal should be totally focused in paid ads to acquire thousands and thousands of leads every single month. Because if you watch, both companies need new customers, but junk removal, due to the fact that is able to convert into clients only a teeny percentage of its customer, needs more and more leads every single month. That's the main point, and that's the approach that the marketing agency that you are involving should have, and to give you the results that you want. I'm not saying that the small waste company doesn't need leads. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the small waste company need a small amount of leads every single month, because the efforts of the small waste company should be concentrated on transforming customers into clients. On the other hand, junk removal, due to the fact that it cannot transform the largest part of customers into clients, should have an approach focused in acquiring the largest part of leads. As you can easily understand, there is another important point behind that. The important point is that the junk removal company needs a perfect process that transform leads into customers. Otherwise, the service that the junk removal would offer will be not diffused, will be not diffused, and that's the most important point. And when you consider a marketing approach for or you are considering the role of a marketing agency for your company, you should watch that, because as I said, in this precise moment, if you Google and if you use Google and search marketing for junk removals, what you find are thousands of pages where the information shared are entirely connected with the lead generation, and that's good. But some of them, they offer SEO as a lead generation process. That, honestly speaking, is a SEO. It's really important, but SEO, unfortunately, doesn't deliver leads in a short period of time. That is the most important point for a junk removal business. On the other hand, SEO can work very well for a small waste management company that doesn't need a flux of new leads every single month, but need to educate its customers and to transform them into clients. That gives you the complete overview about where you should invest your money in terms of marketing, and how you should consider the marketer in front of you that is offering something for your business. Think about that, because I know that it's not easy, and probably I also simplify that a lot, but one of the point is that understanding that there are two different approaches that you should follow if you run a small waste company or if you run a junk removal business. Understanding that, you also understand how to involve a marketing agency or involve a marketer that manage all the entire campaigns for your business. That's something that is not easy. And in a lot of cases, you have to fight with a marketer that want to offer you a lot of other things. The most important point is that if you watch the business model that there is behind the small waste management company, and if you watch the business model that there is behind the junk removal business, you understand immediately the two different needs. The small waste company needs something to transform customers into clients. The junk removal company needs something that gives it a lot of leads every single day. Thanks for listening, and we talk soon.